Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my home. What do I do with these hands? I am Janice, also known as Jay. Today we have no special guest. Womp womp. But you might hear her in the background. So that's better than nothing. Today's video is on these bad boys right here. How to correct your under eye under the makeup so that you don't have this dark shadowy, this going on right here. Okay, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Let's get started. So as I mentioned in the intro, we're going to talk about how to correct dark circles. In order to correct dark circles, you need an orange tone concealer. Corrector. Okay, we are going to be using concealers. They're just going to be on the warmer side because I will show you how to correct with them. Okay, and then regular concealers for the purpose of, the highlighting or just to even out the face. So first things first, I start with eye care. I will show 3 of the products that I like personally that work for me, that work for my clients. Whatever works for you, it's just great. These are just products. You don't have to go out and get them. They're just, like I said, what works for me, what I like, what I've seen that works for my clients as well. First one is the Embryolisse Radiant Eye. Oops. See that? Yes. It is like a little lippy. Okay. If you use this on clients, I recommend after each use, wiping it clean with a disinfectant. Okay. My favorite is this one, the MAC Fast Response. It's very creamy. I'm going to apply this today. Very creamy. And anytime you apply anything under the under eye, use your ring fingers. It has less pressure. And you're not beating up your eye. You could tap or you could swipe. I like to tap. I feel that helps penetrate the product better. And then this one I got in a BoxyCharm. This is Dr. Brandt's Needle No More Baggage, right? I love this because it has exactly what the purpose of this video is. It has that orange warm undertone. See it? That's going to help neutralize bad boys. Okay. You will still need to correct, but it is amazing. I mean, you could use it on your own and then just put like a tinted balm. But if your dark circles are really dark, then this is not going to do the full work. Okay. Plus, it also has like a lifting effect. I really should have used this one better. Next time. I'll use it in another video. Alright, so on to the products. Once again, I'll make the disclaimer. You do not have to get these products. Just check what you have. You might already have some. A lot of these concealer palettes do have this orange peachy shade in them that you might not have known what to do with all along. Now you know. And I'm going to mention different correctors from different price range. All the information will be listed down below. Okay, that's where you could get them and things like that. So, first things first. Cult favorite is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this tone is Warm Honey. Like I said, this is what works for my skin tone. So if you're around my skin tone, then this will work for you. Okay, let me swatch it. So you can see that orange. See it? I'm not sure if it'll pick up in the camera, but it has that orange tint to it. Okay. Erase Paste by Benefit comes in 3 shades, 1, 2, and 3, but they all have an orange undertone. This is shade 2. Which I use it for very light skins, to lighter than me. I mean, number 1 is it's very similar. I mean, I really don't know. It's just very weird how they made that because 1 is very, very similar to number 2. The next one is the MAC Studio Fix 24-Hour Wear Concealer. And I use this in NW30. Notice W is for warm. gonna have that orange undertone as well. It's this way. And another cult favorite is the NARS, and this one is Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in Biscuit. Right there. Now, if you're in the field of makeup artistry, this is a great, I think Kryolan as well makes it. Kryolan. This is a GRAFTOBIAN corrector wheel, the light version. Okay, so here's that famous orange tone, and there's the peachy one. So this is the peachy one you would use for lighter, very light skin, and this one you would use on dark skin. And this one, if you mix it with this one, or this one and this one, you use it for my tone skin. And like I said, that's the GRAFTOBIAN color wheel. Alright. Now, I will do one eye using the products. Not all of them. I will pick one so you can see it correct, how it works, and then how I will cover it with foundation, and then I would highlight. So it'll be 3 products on one side. This side, I'm going to save it for the Huda Beauty Overachiever. This full coverage concealer, and I love it because it has that, it's a concealer, but yet it has that warm undertone. So it's doing 2 things at once. It's correcting and it's concealing. So I just use this, I use my foundation, and voila. Same result, you'll see it in action. Okay, this you can get it at Sephora, and I am in shade Sugar Biscuit 12G. Okay, so I'm gonna go with LA Pro. This you can find at any beauty supply, any local beauty supply by your area, or on the LA Girl Pro website, and I think Walmart. I'm not sure about Target. All right, let's start. When you correct, you apply right, oh, that bad boy. You apply right where the dark is. But notice I don't go all the way up because you're gonna get product there eventually. Now with a brush, my favorite brush is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Love it, love it, love it. A little dirty from the other video, sorry. And in patting motions, just gonna pat. Why I'm patting? Because I want the product to stay right there. I don't want it to go anywhere. And right there, that little bad boy was. Right there. I don't want it to go anywhere else but right there. Notice it. It's going slowly up without me having to put, you know, chunk. If you feel like it, you know, you still need a little more coverage, you could go ahead and put more. I'm gonna add a little more just for the heck of it. I don't see anything wrong. Where is it? But just to show you, maybe, you know, you see like a little darkness peeking through here, which is common. Right there. And once again, go back. And you're patting. Patting, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Just patting. You want it to stay right there. You want it to correct that area only, not the rest of your face. Okay. Now, I pulled out the Fenty Beauty concealer in 240 because this is my shade color. So this is going to work as a foundation. I did not want to pull out my foundation. And right on top, right there. Brush. You're going to pat. Because you want that concealer or your foundation to stay right there. You don't want to move it anywhere but right there. I am definitely going. I did this video, I don't know if I mentioned, in Spanish like about 2 days ago, and they weren't so bad. I am gonna redirect them to come watch how dark my under eyes were. Yesterday was 4th of July, so between waking up early and going to sleep late, and Cadence doesn't care what time you go to sleep. She still has her schedule, and it's pretty early, so there they are. And I'm telling you, and if you get to go to the Spanish version, you'll see that they were not so dark. But this is why I'm showing you this. And now you see, when you guys see me, like, oh, you look so refreshed. Oh my God, your mommy hood is so nice on you. No, it's because I am correcting these bad boys. See the difference? I look fresh. I look like I slept. Okay, now I can leave it just like that. Take my wet beauty blender and pat up. You don't have to use that step. I do, because I like to remove any excess product. Now for the summer, it is very good, but you didn't have to, because you dabbed enough. Remember, I was talking and still dabbing. Okay. Now I can leave it like this. Remember, this will be what I corrected with warm honey, and then I used 240 from the Fenty Beauty Concealer, but it works as my foundation, so it's might as well have just said foundation. Doesn't matter what, what it was. This is what it would look like. Now if I wanted to highlight, I'll take another concealer. This is the Born This Way. I really like it in vanilla. I really like it. I'm gonna highlight to give myself a more awakening, and you highlight right here. That's it. Put it and go. You want it to stay right there. Little triangle right there. Very little product. You can see it spread. Now, for this, I definitely always take. I definitely don't want it too heavy. And notice the difference, how it just now, okay, compared to the rest of my face. I mean, I don't have anything else, but you could pretty much see just somewhat the difference. Not somewhat, you could see the difference. And I stay right there. Yeah, almost have like a lifting effect. All right, now we're ready to set. Okay, you could set with your own foundation. It has to be a powder. You can set with your own foundation powder. Okay, if you heard of the famous banana, you can use that to set. I'm gonna set my favorite, which is a MAC and Patrick Star setting powder. So make sure there's no creases under the eye. You're gonna look up and pat either with a beauty blender, wet, damp, or with your brush. But you make sure there's no, or you could just tap with your finger to make sure there's no lines there, because whatever you have here is what's gonna seal. Okay, and look up. Now, if you're in a hurry, you could take that off. If you did your foundation powder, no need to take off. Just keep on doing what you're doing. I'm going to leave that there because I am going to work on this eye. Okay. Now, remember what I said. Here we use, let's review, the correcting. We corrected with an orange tone, peach corrector. I went ahead and used foundation. And then I went ahead and highlighted with a lighter version, just a tiny bit in the inner corner. And then I set with I used the setting powder, but you can use, like I said, your foundation powder, a translucent powder, banana, any type of powder. You just have to set your under eye. You don't have to leave it like this. If you pack enough product, you'll be fine. I just left it for the purposes of the video so I could work on the other eye. Okay. So on this eye, we're only going to use this. Okay. And once again, this is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in shade Sugar Biscuit 12G. Let's get to magic. Oh my god, my eyes red. Oh. I'm done. I'm really tired. This I'm gonna spread it. You can spread it a little bit more because remember you're doing 2-in-1. You're correcting and concealing. And I'm also massaging my eye because this has a metal tip, so it feels very cool on the skin. Oops. And I always need to use the beauty blender for this anyways, because it's just such a heavy formula. However, I love to start with brushing because it helps with placement. Notice. Okay. Now if you feel there's anything, there's nothing, but just for the purposes of the video, we feel like another, just like, you know, you can see anything, it's okay to add a little bit more product and dab and blend, dab right where you want the product to stay, and then blend with a damp beauty blender. Tap 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 tap. Remember, no swiping. Tap 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 tap. Ta-da! You gotta love Huda. And now, setting powder. You know what? For the purpose of the video, I'm gonna set with my shade. I'm using Morphe Filter Effect Finishing Powder in number 6. Pat. Pat. You don't want to swipe the powder, not in this area. Pat. Now, obviously, since I did not use a lighter version here, this eye is gonna be just a tiny bit more opaque. Not opaque, toned down. My skin color, I guess, versus this eye. Now I'm gonna remove eye. And actually, they look the same. I'm surprised myself. That's how dark they are. That's how dark they were to begin with. They actually look the same. There you go. Ta-da! And then here, this with, this and foundation. Not saying, now you might think, well, why did you even, you know, go through this and just should have recommended Huda. I'm not recommending, I'm not even being sponsored or endorsed by any video. I just want to show you what different products can do that you might already have, and not having to go buy anything new. Now, if you don't have any of this, then yeah, why not go ahead and buy just the Huda. Avoid, you know, 2 necessary extra steps, and it gives you the same result. Let's see. Ta-da! So now I don't have to see no one with under eye circles. It's a thing of the past. Now you know how to correct them. And if you have any questions, write them down below, or you could let me know on my Instagram. All the information, once again, will be down below everything. Okay, And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, anything. Everybody has some dark circles they need to fix. Okay? Thank you once again for watching. Once again, welcome to my channel. And thank you, thank you, thank you.